That evening, shouts filled the small compound. Two little children clung to their father's legs, crying. Their mother, Amaka, stood with her bags packed. Her face was hard. Her husband, Chike, knelt on the floor. His voice cracked with pain. "Amaka, please, don't leave. Don't punish me because I lost everything. Remember our children." But Amaka's heart was already gone. She pulled her hands away and hissed. "Chike, love cannot pay rent. Love cannot buy food. I did not marry you to suffer. If your business has crumbled, I will not crumble with you." She turned to the gate, her heels clicking on the cement. The children screamed louder, their small hands reaching, but Amaka never looked back. She stepped into the waiting jeep of another man. The engine roared, the gate closed. And that night, one family broke into pieces. Chike had not always been poor. Once, he was one of the rising stars of Lagos. His construction company had contracts, workers, machines. He bought Amaka gold chains, fine wrappers, perfumes from Dubai. Their house was always full of visitors, eating and drinking. But one wrong deal, one failed project. Everything collapsed. Investors pulled out. Banks seized property. Within months, Chike went from driving a Prado to trekking home. And Amaka could not stand it. She compared the past with the present, and bitterness swallowed her. While Chike tightened his belt, she loosened her heart. While Chike begged her to endure, she began smiling at another man. The morning after Amaka left, Lagos moved on. In one corner of the city, Chike carried his toddlers to school on tired feet. He had no car anymore, only strength in his arms. He worked at a quarry, breaking stones under the sun. Sweat washed his face, and dust covered his clothes. In the evening, he sold recharge cards by the roadside just to buy Gary. But in another corner of the same city, Amaka sat by a swimming pool, drinking chilled champagne. Her new man, Chief Obinna, laughed as he handed her car keys. She wore new wigs, Italian shoes, clothes with labels shining. Her laughter rang loud in parties, her photos sparkled on Instagram. Two worlds, one built on pain, the other on pleasure. One man struggling to keep his children alive, one woman dancing as if the past had never existed. At night, Chike's children asked questions he could not answer. "Daddy, when will Mummy come back?" Chike's chest grew heavy, but he forced a smile. "She will come one day. But for now, I am here." He cooked watery rice, shared one piece of fish between the three of them, and told stories under candlelight when the power failed. The children slept hungry sometimes, but never without their father's embrace. Meanwhile, Amaka's new home was full of music and meat. She wore diamonds to dinners, laughed with other rich women, and when they asked about her children, she waved her hand. "They are fine. Their father will manage," and she returned to her glass of wine. One evening, Chike staggered home after another long day. His hands were blistered, his back burned with pain. But when he opened the door, he found his daughter kneeling by a lantern, helping her younger brother read. The boy's voice was weak, but determined. "A, B, C." Chike's eyes filled with tears. He realized his children were stronger than even he thought. That night, he whispered, "I will rise again." For them. But far away, Amaka was dancing in a club with Chief Obinna. She threw her head back in laughter as lights flashed, unaware that Chief Obinna's eyes had already begun wandering to younger women. Her dream was not as safe as she thought. Weeks turned into months. Chike's hands became harder than iron, but his spirit refused to break. He carried cement bags at construction sites. He washed cars for businessmen who once called him chairman. He saved every naira, even when hunger was pressing. One day, a former friend spotted him. "Chike, is this really you?" Shame washed over him, but the man's eyes softened. "I need someone I can trust. Come and manage my site. Salary no too big, but it's steady." Hope lit in Chike's heart for the first time. He rushed home that evening with bread in one hand and suya in the other. His children jumped, laughing for the first time in weeks. They ate together, smiling through tears. That night, Chike whispered to the stars, "This is just the beginning." But elsewhere, Amaka was draped in lace at a high society wedding. She snapped pictures, flaunting gold. Chief Obinna stood beside her but never held her hand. His phone buzzed all evening with secret calls she was not allowed to answer. She smiled in public, but in private, her heart was uneasy. Months later, Chike had become more than just a site manager. He worked day and night, earning respect from laborers. One evening, the site owner pulled him aside. "Chike, I'm traveling abroad. I want you to oversee this project. Don't fail me." Chike nodded with tears in his eyes. That night, he cooked stew with real chicken for his children. They laughed, licking their fingers. He knew things were changing, slowly but surely. Meanwhile, Amaka's nails tapped on marble tables. She scrolled through social media, her smile fading. Chief Obinna had been spotted at another party with a younger woman. When she confronted him, his laugh cut her like a knife. "Woman, did you think you are the only one? Relax. Enjoy while it lasts." Amaka's chest tightened, but she forced a smile. She remembered Chike's quiet love, but pride chained her mouth shut. Chike's daughter, older, won first prize in her school debate. His son, Somto, scored highest in mathematics. The teachers praised them. "Sir, your children are brilliant. Don't let poverty stop them." That night, Chike cried silently, watching them sleep. He promised himself, "No matter what, they will have a future brighter than mine." He started selling sand and gravel on weekends. Slowly, money began to gather like drops of rain. His back ached, but his spirit burned. Far away, Amaka was inside a spa. Massages, perfumes, champagne. She laughed with other rich women, mocking poor men. But that night, when she returned home, Chief Obinna was not there. His guard muttered, "Madam, Oga traveled with another woman." Amaka's smile vanished. For the first time, emptiness sat beside her on the bed. Years passed. Chike's small gravel business grew. He partnered with developers. New contracts came. New cars returned to his compound. The children, now teenagers, wore neat uniforms, books in hand, heads high. Chike no longer walked with shame. He walked with quiet strength. Meanwhile, Amaka's world cracked. Chief Obinna married a woman half her age. He gave Amaka a smaller room in the house. He cut her allowance. At parties, people whispered behind her back, "Is that not the woman who left her husband?" See her now. Her laughter faded. Her friends drifted away. Her Instagram grew quiet. One rainy afternoon, a knock echoed at Chike's new house. When he opened the door, Amaka stood there, drenched, her makeup washed by tears. The children gasped. "Mommy!" Chike's chest tightened. The woman who once abandoned him now stood broken before him. Her voice shook. "Chike, please, forgive me. Take me back." Silence filled the compound. The children's eyes burned. Ada spoke first, her voice steady. "Daddy, we don't need her." "You raised us. You are enough." Amaka fell to her knees. "Please, my children, forgive me. I was blind. I was foolish." But the children turned away. They walked into the house, leaving her in the rain. Chike's lips trembled. He wanted to speak, but his heart was heavy. Finally, he said softly, "Amaka, I forgive you. But I cannot take you back. Go in peace." Amaka collapsed on the wet floor, weeping. Months later, news spread. Amaka had fallen sick. Chief Obinna abandoned her completely. Her wealthy friends never visited. She was alone, lying on a hospital bed with nothing but regret. Her last words to the nurse were, "Tell Chike, Tell my children, I am sorry." And with tears rolling down her cheeks, she breathed her last. At home, Chike gathered his children. He hugged them tight and whispered, "Never value money above love. Never abandon those who stand with you in the storm." The children nodded, tears shining in their eyes. Together, they prayed for their mother's soul. And as the Lagos sun rose the next morning, the family stood stronger than ever. Because love, loyalty, and patience had carried them through the fire. And the world was reminded of one truth. Wealth fades, beauty fades, but character never dies. A woman may walk away from a man when the money ends, but a true partner will walk with him through fire until the sun rises again. Choose loyalty over gold, because gold can vanish, but love remains forever. If this story touched your heart, don't just keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs the lesson, and subscribe so you don't miss the next powerful story coming soon. Because the next story will open your eyes even more, and you won't want to miss it.